Today's workout is a full body Reformer Pilates flow that's suited for all levels. I'm going to give different modifications and layers that you can do depending on your level. I'll be using 2 5-pound weights, but you can grab whatever weights work for your body, and let's get moving. We are going to start today in footwork. I am going to be on 3 red and a blue spring, but if you prefer a lighter weight, you can always go on 3 red springs, 3 red and a yellow, or maybe even all of the springs on if you want it super heavy. Let's start lying down onto our backs. Head is on the headrest, shoulders against the shoulder blocks, toes on the foot bar, feet are about 4 inches apart. Your heels are lifted up high. We're going to be working in a neutral pelvis. Tail heavy into the mat, spine long, soften the ribs. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, push out evenly into both feet, fully lengthen the legs, and then inhale, bend the knees back to center slow. As you push out and in, focus on your breath. Keep those palms flipped up to open across the chest. Really melt those shoulders down the mat. Exhale, push out. Feel your quads engage and lift. Inhale, drag it back to center with that same slow controlled speed. Make sure you're pressing evenly across all of your toes. Try not to roll out or in on those feet. We're working towards strengthening the calves by keeping those heels lifted. And check in with your body. Make sure that your knees are only tracking straight up toward the ceiling as you bend in. We're working the alignment of the joints right here as we stretch out and warm up for everything else we're going to do today. Exhale, push it all the way out. Inhale, drag it back to center slow. We're here for 3. Keep squeezing into your core. Last 2. One more time. Take it out. Go to prancing 1 minute here. Bending one knee, stretching the opposite heel deeply down underneath the foot bar. Bend and stretch and switch. Alternate and breathe into the length of the back of the legs, trying to get one of those heels to press a little bit further underneath the foot bar each time, which will deepen the stretch in the calf all the way up into those hamstrings. Sometimes I like to go slow and just really focus on that deep stretch. You could even hold one heel down a little bit longer and then switch. And then other days, I like to move fast and start to get the heart rate up, start to burn stored energy and fat and pump out the lymphatic system. So do what's organic for you today. What feels best for your body? Just make sure you're breathing into that deep stretch here. Quiet your hips, soften the ribs. Keep that deep core activation the whole time. Just for 3, 2, 1. Lift your heels up. Bend the knees, come all the way in. Move to a V in the center on your toes. Heels together. Toes apart, knees only about as wide as the shoulders. Push it out, drag it in. As you push out, feel your hip bones narrow in towards each other. And as you drag it back to center, slightly release that pelvic floor activation and notice that your sits bones will widen. Keep your core tight. Keep reaching those fingertips long away from the center of the body. That way we keep the tension out of the shoulders and neck. Long line of energy from the toes all the way out through the crown of the head. And then just resist back to center slow. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, pull it back in. You got it. Breathe through it. Keeping those heels lifted up high. And never lose that heel connection. We're here for 3. Good work, last 2. One more time, come in half of the way, pause. Drop the right heel down 2 inches, lift it up. Left heel drops, lift it up. We go right, center, left, center. Don't move the carriage. Right, left. One more time each leg. Right, left. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Take your heels on wide to the far corners of the foot bar. Feet and knees are turned out. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, drag it back to center slow. Exhale, push it out. Feel that deep adductor activation. Feel the pelvic floor engage and the lower abdominals draw in and up. Notice your outer thigh muscles wrapping around the legs, lifting up toward the hips as you spiral your inner thighs up toward the ceiling. Keeping that deep glute activation the whole time. Exhale out, inhale right back in. Push, resist. Ankles are flexed. And we feel that beautiful stretch behind the legs as you anchor that tail and drag the carriage back to center. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time. Take it out. Internally rotate the feet and knees and come in. And then externally rotate to go out. In to come in. Out to go out. Feeling your femur bones fluidly rotating throughout the hip joints, giving you that great release around the SI joints. This is one of my favorite stretches for low back pain and also to release any hip tightness. Out to go out, in to come in. Keep the movements fluid and just swivel your femur bones evenly throughout the hip joint. Out to go out, in to come in. Out to go out, in to come in. We're here for 3. You got it. Last 2. 1 more time. And come in. Awesome work. Come on up. Adjust the weight. 1 red, 1 blue spring is what I'm going to work on. But if you would like it a little bit lighter, you can always go to a red and a yellow, or even just 1 red spring. Or maybe you want it heavy and you want to put 2 reds on. Do what feels best for you. I like to work on a red and a blue. So let's lie on down. Knees at 90 degrees above your hips. Grab the straps, place them into both hands. Bring your knees to tabletop, reach those arms straight up. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, start to curl the head, neck, and shoulders up into flexion. Extend the legs out, point the toes, and just hold it here. Reach through the arms, squeeze deeper into your core, and then lower back down slow. Inhale. Exhale, curl up, lift from the chest. Lift from that deep core activation. Can you curl a little higher? Can you pull the abs in a little deeper? And then lower back down. Exhale, curl up, reach the energy out of the hands and the feet. Hold it at the top. Squeeze your core. Reach a little further. Lower down slow. Exhale, curl up, lift from the chest, lift from that deep core activation. Remember to keep a slight space between the chin and chest to help protect the neck. Lower back down. Exhale, lift and hold it. Reach through those toes. Lower with control. 1 more time. Exhale, lift up, hold it at the top. Reach a little further. Little flutter kicks with those legs. 1 leg up, 1 leg down. Point the toes. The whole leg is moving. Your legs are an extension of your core right here. Keep reaching. Kick, kick, kick. For 3, 2, 1, lower down. Setting up for coordination. Elbows in tight. Elbows and knees are bent. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, curl up, extend your arms and legs out. Open the legs, close them. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Push it out. Open, close. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Option to keep your head down each time and just press, open, close, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Option to drop your head down with the elbows each time. Up, open, close, bend the knees, bend the elbows, drop the head. Otherwise, for the most challenge, keep your head up the whole time that you move. Push, open, close, bend the knees, bend the elbows, extend the arms and legs out. The legs open, the legs close, Bend the knees, bend the elbows. 3 more. You're doing great. Don't give up. Last 2. 1 more time. And lower down. Heels together, toes apart in a V position. Reach your arms straight up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, curl up. Frame your right knee. Squeeze your obliques. Hold it. Lower down slow. Curl up. Frame that left knee. Squeeze your obliques. Hold it. Lower down slow. So you lift up. And you frame one side of the body at a time. You take a static hold at the top and then you lower. Exhale, lift up, hold it. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up, hold it. Inhale, lower. One more time, each leg. Exhale, lift up, hold it. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up, hold it, and start to pulse. 2 to 3 inches forward. 2 to 3 inches back. Squeezing and releasing into those obliques right here. Keep squeezing the heels together. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Curl up, frame that right knee, pulse it. 2 to 3 inches forward. 2 to 3 inches back. Squeezing and releasing into those obliques. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Awesome work. Drop the straps down. Carefully come on up. And grab one weight. So I'm going to grab the 1 5-pound weight. You can always grab whatever weight you wish, and you don't need a weight at all if you don't want to use one. We're going to stay on a red and a blue spring, and you're going to come to an all-4 tabletop position facing back. So your hands can either come down beside the shoulder blocks, or they can come up on top of the shoulder blocks. You can even move down to your forearms if you have wrist issues. I like to come up onto the shoulder blocks. Your right hand will be there, and then the right foot will come back behind you onto the foot bar with the ball of the foot on the foot bar. The left hand is going to hold the weight. You're going to take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. On the exhale, push the carriage out and reach that left arm forward, and then circle the arm around and back to center. Exhale, you reach. Inhale, you circle around and back in, like you're swimming the breaststroke. So I want you to feel a deep lat engagement, and that's what's going to help the arm circle back and around to center. Exhale, push that right leg out, fully extend it. Feel your glute engage and lift, and then inhale, drag it back and slow. The left knee should be directly underneath that left hip at a 90-degree angle. Squeeze your core the whole time. Reach, pull it in slow. Exhale, reach. Inhale, circle it around. We have 3 more. We go out and around and in. Last 2. You've got it. 1 more time. Reach it out. Hold the arm out to the side, pinky up, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Other side. Left hand to the shoulder block in front of it, or with the forearm down. Right hand holds the weight. Left foot back behind you on the foot bar, ball of the foot on. Right knee directly underneath the hip. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare, and exhale, push out. Circle that right arm around as you come back to center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, resist. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, circle around and pull. Keep your abs in tight. Keep your neck long. Your eyes are focused a few inches above the back edge of your reformer, keeping that proper spinal alignment the whole time. Exhale, reach the energy out of the arm. Extend that leg out fully. Inhale, pull it back to center, giving you that beautiful lat engagement as you circle the right arm around and back in. Just for 3. You've got it. Keep breathing. Last 2. 1 more time. Take it out. Flip that pinky up toward the ceiling. The arm is out, and we pulse 10 up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Bring it in. Awesome work. Drop that weight down. Adjust the weight. 2 red springs go on the reformer. Setting up for flat back knee stretch. Come to a kneeling position, feet against the shoulder block. Stretch your hips back toward the heels. 2 straight arms, wrap your fingers around the foot bar. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, push. Inhale, pull. That carriage out and in. So it's almost like you're planking, where you're stabilizing with the upper body, pushing firmly into both hands so that you're not sinking in the chest. You want your lats engaged, you want your core tight, and you push out. And then when you pull in, I want you to feel your spine lengthen toward the heels. That way we're getting a nice stretch around the sacrum. We're strengthening lumbopelvic stabilizers here. We're strengthening our posterior chain. Push, pull, out, in. Breathe through it. This should feel really nice as the knees pull underneath you. 2 more. 1 more time. Come back in. Now we go to round back. So you flex the lumbar spine. You tilt the tailbone underneath you. You widen your shoulders. You push. Then you pull the abdominals in and up. And you get a deep lower abdominal and pelvic floor activation as the knees draw underneath you. So I want you to feel that lumbar spine flex. Tilt the tail, scoop the belly, pull the abs in and up each time that the knees pull underneath you. So it's really like you're working your core, giving you that reverse crunch and keeping the tension out of the shoulders and neck the whole time. 2 more. Good, 1 more. And jackrabbit. Flatten your spine. Push firmly into both hands. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, hover the knees up, and we push the legs out and in. Remember to keep your neck long. Keep your eyes focused, about 4 to 5 inches in front of the headrest and down. Breathe through it. Squeeze into your core. Bend, press. Bend, press. 15 seconds left here. Inhale, exhale, breathing. Don't give up. You've got this. Push, pull, lengthen, pull. Your spine is long the whole time. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Walk it forward. Adjust the weight. Take 1 red spring off. Step the feet back. Lengthen the arms. Setting up for elephant stretch. Lift your toes up. Tuck your chin. Look at your belly button or in between the inner thighs. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale. Start to lengthen the carriage out. Inhale, drag it back in. As you push out, feel that deep stretch in the hamstrings and calves. And as you pull the carriage back to center, can you flex the lumbar spine? Tilt your tailbone underneath you and draw your abdominals in and up. I like to imagine that my feet are 2 suction cups, so that when you pull it to center, you're lifting the arches of the feet up, giving you a deeper activation in your pelvic floor and up into those lower abs. Exhale, inhale, breathing, the abs draw in and up. Push out as far as you can without lifting the heels. Feel that deep stretch in the hamstrings and calves. And then pull the abs in. Feel a deep core activation as you use that strength to pull it to center. Just for 3. Good work. Last 2. 1 more time. And come on in. Step off to the side. To drop your foot bar down on this reformer, you pull the little levers in, then you pull the foot bar toward you, you lift the lever out, and you push it forward. Then I bring the lever back. There's always sometimes a platform option. If you feel more comfortable using your platform, you can go ahead and grab that. Otherwise, if you have a different foot bar, just lower it down to wherever you can so we can get into our standing work. Grab your hand weights, place them into the hands, and step up onto the reformer with your left foot on the platform and your right foot onto the carriage. 2 straight arms, 2 straight legs. Tuck your tail. Lift your heart, lengthen the neck. Inhale, push out evenly into both feet and float the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, squeeze back to center and the arms go down. Inhale, push out, lengthen the arms, reach the energy across the fingertips. And then exhale, pull it back to center. Inhale, push it out, the arms go up. But I want you to imagine your shoulders are like two motorcycle handles. So even though the arms are going up, those motorcycle handles are rolling back. So you're not putting tension into your traps, your shoulders, or your neck. And I really want you to focus on that lat activation as we get that slow eccentric contraction and lower the arms down. Inhale out. Exhale, pull it back into center. Also, can we think about the arches of the feet lifting up again? We got those two suction cups with each foot. Feel the inner thighs, pelvic floor, abdominals, and glutes all engage as you pull it to center. Maybe challenge yourself to push out a little further each time, which will challenge your hip flexibility and your inner and outer thigh strength. Just for 3, 2, 1. Come on in. Bring the weights above the shoulders. Squat down low. Booty back, heart up, eyes forward. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, push out, reach the energy up. Inhale, squat back down low, bring it in. So you push out and you reach the arms up and you stand up. Then you squat and bring the carriage back in. Like you're sitting back into a chair behind you. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up with length. Bursting the energy from the heels out through the weights above the head. Squeeze your butt tight at the top, get low. Remember to keep the weight in the heels, but then also exaggerate pressure into your big toe and second toe for joint alignment. 3, 2, 1. Take it down low. Elbows in tight to the waist. Carriage leg, out and in. Tricep extensions with the arms. So yeah, we are working the outer thigh and that glute medius, and we're strengthening our triceps here, but really we're working the left stabilizing leg. So that leg should not be moving at all. Reach it back, get an eccentric contraction in the triceps as you pull in slow. So really focus on that slow controlled movement. And if you feel any pressure in your low back, you may need to tuck your tail under a little bit more. Make sure heart is forward, eyes are up, elbows glued in tight to the waist. Reach, pull. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Great job. So however you get to the other side, make your way there. And let's go into all of those movements again, switching up the arm positions. So this time, as you push out evenly into both feet, your arms float up to shoulder height, and then you squeeze back to center, and the arms go down. Remember those motorcycle handles, I want that sensation of the shoulders. So they're rolling back as the arms lift, and then you draw it back to center. Tail tucked, spine long. Engage the glutes as you pull to center and feel your spine lengthen up toward the ceiling each time you pull in. Inhale, push it out, arms up. Exhale, squeeze, pull it in. Reaching that energy. Lengthen through the spine, get that deep inner thigh and pelvic floor activation. All the way out. All the way back in. We're almost there. Just for 3, 2, 1. On this side, bend your knees down low. Flatten your spine. Hover the weights above the toes. Push out. Lift up to a high row. Squeeze your butt. Bring it back into a low squat. Inhale down. Exhale. Lift up with length. All the way down. All the way up. Long line of energy from the knuckles out through the elbows. And keep your wrists straight. At the top, squeeze your booty forward. Feel that deep glute activation. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up with length. All the way down. All the way up. 10 more seconds left here. Get low. Lift and squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale up just for 3, 2, 1, bend the elbows in tight, get low. Carriage leg, out and in. Tricep extensions with the arms. Stabilize your right leg and just press both arms back as you extend that left leg out and in. Weight in the heels, exaggerate pressure into your big toe and second toe to target that posterior chain. Reach, resist. Stay low. Keep your eyes forward and up. Where you look, your spine will follow. And we want to maintain beautiful posture the whole time. Reach, pull. Exhale, inhale. 10 more seconds left right here. You've got this. Don't give up. Reach and resist. Lengthen and pull. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Lift on up, drop the weights down. Beautiful job. You have options here. You can keep that foot bar down to make it less challenging, or for more of a challenge, bring your foot bar back up to that center notch. Adjust the weight for planking. I'm gonna go on a blue spring. If you want it more challenging, drop it down to a yellow spring. Grab your short boxes, place them on short ways in front of the shoulder blocks. Your forearms are gonna make the number 11 on that short box. Your feet are gonna come back either up onto the platform or up onto the foot bar. And we're gonna hold a high plank right here. Just breathe, squeeze your butt, squeeze your core. Keep your neck long. Eyes are focused about 4 to 5 inches in front of that headrest and down. Push firmly into both hands. That way we stay active and lifted in the upper back because we don't want to sink in the chest. Wrap the thighs, squeeze your butt. Pull the abs in and up. Just breathe, you've got this. Now you can stay here the whole time or start to push your arms out and in. Exhale out, inhale back to center. Exhale out, inhale back in. Keep squeezing your core. Don't give up. Just for 3, 2, 1. Pike your hips up. Look at your toes. Bring the carriage in. Push out to plank. As you pike, you look at your toes. As you plank, look past your headrest. Working into the natural curvature of your spine. Feel every muscle throughout your abdominal wall engage as you lift the hips high and lower back with control. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, lower down slow. Just for 3, 2, 1. Take it to plank, bend the knees in on the inhale. Exhale, push out, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen the legs out. Heels together, toes apart in a V. Just breathe, bend, extend. Inhale, exhale, 10 more seconds. Breathe through it. Just for 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot forward. Keep that right foot back. You can either keep your hands down as you just lunge up and down for more balance support. Otherwise, stand up tall, tee the arms out, and lift up and down, in and out of that lunge. All the way up, all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe get a little bit deeper into that lunge each time. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Feel that deep psoas stretch at the bottom. One more time. Take it down low. Hold it here. Reach your arms up. Bend the back knee in on the inhale. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Keep your front knee bent the whole time. And just bend that back knee in. Push it out. Stay low. Inhale. Exhale, breathing. Just for 3. Last 2. One more time. Come in halfway, pulse it up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Just breathe. Deep inhales, deep exhales. 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Hips go all the way up. Hips go all the way down. 2 straight arms, 2 straight legs. We're just lifting the hips up, bringing the carriage in, and then pushing out to splits. Lift the hips all the way up. Push it out to your splits. Exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale, push out to your splits. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more, go all the way up and back down. And 1 more time, go all the way up. Take it all the way down. Hold it here. Option to walk your hands even lower for a deeper stretch. Just breathe. 3, 2, 1. Come on in, switch your legs. Right foot forward, left foot back. Take it out to the lunge. Either keep your hands down or stand up. Balance, tee the arms out, and lunge down on the inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lunge down low. Exhale, lift up with length in the spine. All the way down. All the way up each time. Feeling that deep stretch in the left psoas here. Feel that energy expand across your fingertips. Inhale down. Exhale up. All the way down. All the way up. Good work. We're here for 3. Last 2. 1 more time. Hold it down. Arms reach up, palms in. Bend the back knee in. Push it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen it out. We're here for 8. Bend and press. 7. Bend and press. 6 more. You've got it. Stay in it. Just for 5. Exhale. Last 4. Eyes up. 3. Stay low. 2 more. You've got it. 1 more time. Come in halfway. Pulse it. 2 to 3 inches up. 2 to 3 inches down. Pulse and squeeze. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Don't give up. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Straighten both legs. Lift the hips up. Bring the carriage in. Push all the way out to your splits. Hips go up. Bring the carriage in. Push all the way out to your splits. The hips go all the way up, all the way down each time. Maybe getting a little bit deeper into that stretch each time that you push out. Down and up. Option to walk your hands down even further to get deeper in the stretch if you wish. All the way down. All the way up. Good work. Just for 3. Last 2. 1 more time. Come all the way down, back into that split. Just hold it and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Good work. You can keep the blue spring on, or for more of a challenge, move it to a red spring. Going into seated arm work facing front. Grab the straps, place them into your hands. You can hold the little loops for more tension or the bigger loops for less. Elbows in tight, palms are up. Cross your ankles, open the knees. Draw the sits bones together, sit up tall. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, reach the arms out. Flip the palms, open the arms. Back to center, palms up, bring it in. So we go up, palms down, open. Back to center, palms up, pull it in. Exhale, reach. Palms down, open. Bring it in. Palms up, pull it in. Exhale, reach. Palms down, open. Pull it to center, flip the palms up, pull it in. Up, palms down, open. Back to center, palms up, close it in. Remember those motorcycle handles. So the arms go up the shoulder, heads roll back and down. And then you pull it back to center. Up, palms down, open. Back to center, palms up, close it in. 3 more. Up, palms down, open. Back to center, pull it in, last 2. One more time. Pull it center, hug a tree. Close the arms, open the arms. Hollow out your armpits. Squeeze into your lats. Bring your hands to touch. And then only open to your arms out to your peripherals. Exhale, pull. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull. Inhale, open. Squeeze into your chest. Squeeze into your upper back. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms back, open the chest, feel a stretch, and then drop it down. Turn your boxes long ways. Lie onto your belly facing front with your chest off of the box. Bring your hands onto the foot bar wide, look straight down. Before we begin, pull the navel into the spine, activate your core. Lengthen the legs out of your hip joints, pointing the toes. Look straight down. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, push your arms out. Inhale with 2 straight arms, engage your lats, lift the heart, lengthen the neck, and then lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, engage your lats, lift the chest. Drop those shoulders, lower back down. Feel your spine lengthen, feel the lats engage as you lift up, and then lower right back down slow. Exhale, pull back, lengthen and lift. Inhale, lower back down. 3 more. Exhale, pull back, lengthen and lift. Inhale, lower slow. 2 more. Exhale and go up. Inhale, go down. 1 more time. Exhale, lift up, lengthen, hold it. Inhale, lower back down. Bend the elbows wide, come back in. Pop it on up. Turn on over. Face the other way. Have a seat with your feet flat onto the headrest and your knees bent. Drop that headrest down if it's up. Grab the smaller loop, scoot your bum forward, feet flat, knees bent, reach your arms out. We still are on 1 red spring. Tilt your tail, scoop your belly, roll down, inhale. Exhale, roll it back up. Inhale, tilt the tail, scoop the belly, roll it back. Exhale, 2 straight arms, engage your core, lift up to center. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come back up. Just 3 more. That deep posterior tilt with the pelvis brings you down, and that core activation lifts you back up. Last 2. Good work. 1 more time. Take it all the way down. Bring your right knee to tabletop, left knee to tabletop. Start to bicep curl the arms. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Scoop the belly. Gaze down at your belly button or in between the inner thighs. Now, as you lengthen the arms, can you lengthen one leg out? Then bicep curl, pull it in. Then the other leg lengthens and you pull. Alternate which leg goes out each time. To modify, if you have back issues or this is too challenging, just sit up tall and do your bicep curls. That's a great option. Or just continue rolling down and up if you want more work for your core. Pull, lengthen, exhale, inhale, breathing just for 3, 2, 1. Both legs out, both legs bent. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, pull just for 3, 2, 1 more time. Lengthen the arms and legs out. Curl up into your teaser if available to you. Scissor kick the legs, 1 leg up, 1 leg down, little flutter kicks. Then make it bigger, up, down. Can you also move the arms out and in away from the body as the legs go up and down. Exhale, inhale, pull, lengthen just for 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet, come on up, drop the straps, step off. Come around to the front of the reformer, adjust the weight. One blue spring is on. Stand with the feet at hip distance. Bring one hand to each corner of the box. Push the carriage out. Melt your chest to the floor. Feel that stretch in the low back and into the hamstrings. Round the spine and pull it in. Dive forward like you're diving into a swimming pool. Lengthen out. Scoop the belly, round the spine, pull it in. So we're undulating the spine here. We're working into the natural curvature of your spine, getting that beautiful decompression. Dive forward and lengthen. Tilt the tail, round back to center. We have 3 more. Out, and you round. Last 2, go out, and you round. One more time, go out. Round all the way in. Bring your hands in front of your thighs. Roll up slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back down. Chin and head up last. Take your boxes off. Adjust the weight. 1 red, 1 blue spring is on. Setting up for short spine or modified short spine. Lie on your back. Make sure your headrest is down all of the way. Take the straps onto your feet. The main thing to remember with short spine is never look to the side or let your heels separate because you will strain your neck. So only look straight up, keep your heels glued together. And if you have back issues, do the leg movements without lifting your hips. So to begin, inhale, lengthen the legs straight out over the foot bar, squeeze into the inner thighs. Exhale, bring your feet up toward the ceiling. Hinge at your hips. Then bring the feet all the way back over the face. Then use your abdominal strength to lift your hips up toward the ceiling while keeping tension in the strap. Bend the knees back to the shoulder blocks. Articulate your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Then the tail touches and the legs press. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, feet over the face. Use your abdominal strength, lift the hips up. Bend the knees back to the ears, articulate down with control, trying not to move the carriage, getting the tail all the way down until you can't anymore, then you push out. So when you're at the top, you're keeping the tension even, you're not moving the carriage at all when you bend the knees. When you roll it down until you can't anymore, that's where that deep decompression is happening. Then the tail touches and you lengthen. Feet over the face. Use your abs, lift the hips up. Bend the knees back and down. Fluidly roll it down through that spinal stretch. Feel that decompression and press. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Feet up. Use your abs, lift the hips up. Bend the knees. Roll it down with control. Just out and in now. Froggy out and in. Push the energy out through the heels. Lengthen. Bend in slow. As you press out, feel your hip bones narrow. As you bend in, feel your sits bones widen. Press that energy out through the heels at a diagonal from your hips. Lengthen and pull. Reach and resist. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, 1. Peter Pan, bend the right leg, extend the left leg out. Inhale. Exhale, both feet to center. Alternate which leg bends, which leg extends each time. Push through the heel of the leg that's bent. Pull in with the inner thigh of the leg that's extended and bring both feet back together over the foot bar. Bend and press. Inhale. Exhale, breathing. Just for 3. Last 2. 1 more time, back to center. Point your toes, open the legs up to a wide V in the air. Flex the ankles, squeeze it down low and together. Point, go up and wide. Flex, go down and low. Inhale, lift, lengthen, open the hips. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. We go up and down. 1 more time, go up and down. Point the toes. Let's start your circles. So we go up and around and back to center. Feeling your femur bones fluidly rotating throughout the hip joints, giving you that deep stretch in the legs and the hips. I like to imagine my legs are growing a little bit longer out of those hip joints with each circle, creating that expansion of the fascia, creating that beautiful release around the sacrum and into those SI joints. I like to keep my pelvis neutral during leg circles and hip circles, but a lot of people prefer their back flat and connected to the mat. So whatever feels best for your body and more organic for you today, take that. The circles can be little or they can be big, whatever works for you. Just make sure you're breathing and you're keeping it fluid. For 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it down and around and back up to center. Feel that deep inner thigh activation to pull it back in. Soften the ribs. Keep those shoulders relaxed and grow those legs a little bit longer as you circle them around the hip joint. Out and around. Expanding that energy throughout the body. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees in. Take the straps off the feet. Place them down. Step on up. Adjust the weight on the Reformer so that you have one blue spring on. And let's get the heart rate up one last time before we finish class. So hands on the foot bar, arms are long, right foot is on the floor, left foot against the shoulder block. Bend deep down low into that right leg. Keep that left knee off and pike. And just float that right leg up toward the ceiling and back down. Get a nice toe ball heel articulation of the foot as you land. Up, down, exhale. Inhale, breathing. 3, you've got it. Last 2. 1 more time. So as stretch, back knee down, chin up, heart lifted, shoulders down, just breathe. Reach that right arm back, get a twist, open the chest. Lift back up to center. Straighten the right leg, lift the toes, push into splits. Lift back up, drop the foot, bend the knee down to forearms, clasp at your hands. Tuck your chin, look down at the floor, just breathe. Other side, come on up, make your way to the other side. Left foot on the floor, right foot against the shoulder block, back knee is off. Lunge down low, pike and kick. That outside leg up. Float it up with an oblique activation. Then lower slow. Lift. Lower. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up just for 3, 2, 1 more time. So as stretch. Drop it down. Chin up. Heart lifted. Shoulders down. Just breathe. Left arm reaches back, get a twist, gazing at the fingertips, open the chest. Back to center, both hands on. Lift up, straighten that left leg, lift at the toes, push it into splits. Lift back up, drop the foot, bend the knee down to the forearms, clasp at your hands, push it back, tuck your chin, look down at the floor. Just melt right here into that stretch. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, come on up. Let's finish with a roll down together. Stand with the feet at about hip distance. Put a little bounce into the knees. Big inhale, reach the arms up, gather energy, lengthen. Exhale, hands come down. Nod your head, tuck the chin, scoop the belly. Feel the weight of the head, neck, and shoulders decompress your spine. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let the arms hang. Start to straighten the legs and tilt from the tail and scoop into the belly. And roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, until your shoulders go back and down and your chin and head come up last. Close your eyes, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Blink open the eyes. Awesome work today. Thank you so much for joining me for this full body reformer flow. If you enjoyed this workout, check out my playlist for more reformer workouts just like this. And let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite exercise we did today? That way I can incorporate that into future videos. Thanks for being here. Have a beautiful day.